Last time on Xenoblade Chronicles X.
I just need something to take my mind off this weapon R&D work. It's driving me nuts.
Is this a backpack beam cannon?
Prototype for one, anyway.
Is all this even feasible?
There'll be a few hurdles, sure, but if we can clear those, it could be big. Let's see. I can think of two other problems right off the bat. Why don't we have you sort this out with the engineers here, Alan and Brenna? Well, I'll be damned. Didn't think you'd solve both problems that fast. You're your parents' daughter for sure, Lynn.
It's true they were both engineering geniuses. But they were beloved by people for their fire and initiative, more than their theories.
They were heroes for folks in my generation. Can't help but think how much further along NLA'd be if they were still with us.
I'm happy to hear you say that. But that job falls on all of us living here now, Commander. I'm nowhere near their level yet, but I promise I'll keep doing my best.
Hello, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm Heads Up, and last time we did an Affinity mission for Lynn, which went great. And then we did an Affinity mission for Karina, which went weird. And now we've got some more to do. I'm pretty sure that wraps up all the ones inside the bunker here. So we've got one for Neilnail. And I know I can't do L. Frye and Phog. You know what? Let's do that with them. I haven't talked to them in a while. I want to see how Frye and Phog are doing. Let's see. Going this way.
Huh. You don't say.
I do say. Oh, are they up top? Okay, hold on. There it is. Ooh. All right. And let's do it. Brotherly love. This ought to be a good one.
Frye, Phog, you sure you want to take this one on?
Very.
It's a perfect fit for us. Besides, we've got some grade A backup, right?
I mean, say that you can't decide till you know the mission details. Nah, I'll confidently nod.
You're even more brash than my brother.
We deliver on our promises, which makes it impressive.
And so humble.
Look, I don't care how many of you go, but be sure to brief everyone you take.
Yeah, Phog, get on it.
All right. So then, we have reports of what may be a new resource in Sylvalum.
Ooh.
Other teams have attempted to collect it, but they all failed. So I volunteered to perform a more thorough survey and secure a sample. However, the area in question is filled with many dangerous indigents,
believe me,
which
I
is
know.
why I asked my brother for help.
Yeah, as an interceptor, I'm pretty good at punching stuff. But I leave all that resource gathering crap to you prospectors.
Anyway, that's the deal. Would you be willing to help us?
You gotta ask? We're a team. Family, even. Help is a given.
Hell yeah.
I suppose it was a silly question. Let's all head to Sylvalum and see what we can learn about this mystery resource.
And also punch some stuff.
You got it. All right, let's go to my favorite place in the whole world. Sylvalum or Sylvalum. Either way is fine. Potato. Mysterious substance.
This is the new resource in question.
Man, I do not get this planet at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Life on Mira has been one first after the next, but this is especially fascinating.
If they're right about being able to use this junk, it could be a huge boost.
Agreed. My readings are off the charts. It could spark the next technological revolution.
Ooh.
Nice.
Being a prospector does have its moments.
All right, stow the chatter and let's get to work. We can flap gums back at the diner.
Right. I'll collect a sample now.
Don't touch it. Phog, what are you doing?
Huh?
What? Show your shock at the resource vanishing. Accuse Phog of screwing up. I'm not gonna mock him. There goes my face.
Hey, it
again.
disappeared!
Don't blame me, Frye. I didn't do anything.
This is like the time you set off the fire alarm for no reason.
It was a big red button, Frye, and I was 7. It's
Aw.
the same reason I had to climb the goalpost on the football field, because it was there.
I forgot all about that. Good times.
Oh my
Anyway,
goodness.
enough distractions. This stuff's already as weird and flighty as you. Hell, we should call it Fogrium.
Oh,
I'd actually love to have a new discovery named after me.
there you go.
That wasn't a compliment.
I'll take it anyway.
Anyway, it looks like there are other sources close by. Let's give them a try.
Nice. All right, let's go. Let's go head to the other one. All right. All this stuff is making me nervous. Oof.
It vanished again.
Dang it, Phog.
Hey, Frye, remember when I was 8? The family took that hiking trip to the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, I kind of remember.
Mom brought along one of her apple pies. Maybe the best one she ever made.
Yeah, her pies were amazing, weren't they? Wait, what's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. I'm just hungry.
Jeez, Phog.
Oh, for the love of... Come on, next sample.
That was really weirdly random. Alright, where are we at now? Over here? Okay. Just apple pie. You know what? I'm gonna take a risk. And I'm going to use my skill to jump over there real quick. Yeah. There we go. How about this time?
Phog, I'm not a patient man, you know that.
Remember when you told the principal to hurry it up while he was lecturing you?
Oh,
Same
geez.
reason the military threw me in the brig a dozen times. I just got no patience. 6 of those were for running off to save teammates against orders. Twice I yelled at my CEO because he wouldn't stop talking.
You never did mature. So what were the other times?
Drunken disorderlies. Now that's mature.
Oh my goodness.
I'll try to nab the next sample.
Yeah, please do. Alright. Got us running all over Sylvalem. Alright. Please let this be the one. Get it, Phog, get it.
Here's another sample, but
Yeah, I'm all out of ideas. What do you think?
Wonder how out of physical contact is the issue. Theorize that the material may be sentient. You know what? In a place like this, I actually wouldn't put it past... You know what? I'm going to be just as crazy and suggest that.
sentient?
Oh, come on. That's insane.
Yeah?
That thing can't be alive. How can it be alive? Right, Phog?
Hmm?
Here goes.
Wait, what?
Whoa!
That's
Are
not
you
what I meant.
crazy?
Don't do that. Why?
Whoa,
Oh, why is that?
crystallized. Weird.
You didn't know it would do that? That's typical genius behavior for you.
I
That
didn't
was a
mean.
revelation, huh? Like when I discovered watermelons were actually vegetables. Anyway, it worked. Mission complete, right?
The only thing left is to report back to Walter.
Hey, we just found this new sentient life form, so he pulls out a gun and shoots it. What? Why? Phog, I'm of all the people. Oh my gosh. I can't believe he just shot it. Maybe he takes after his brother a little bit more than we realize. Well, Walter, we got it, I guess.
Well, look who's back. Done with the mission?
Yeah.
You know it. Piece of cake.
Difficult cake.
Okay, not gonna ask. In any case, good work. You have that sample on you?
Right here. Crystallized Phogrium.
The substance vaporizes when touched, but crystallizes when high energy is passed through it, named by Frye.
When did this stuff get a name?
When my brother named it.
I see. In any case, it just looks like ordinary crystal to me.
Applying energy causes it to crystallize. It's not exactly portable otherwise.
I see. Seems like something our research team will love. If we're lucky, it might play a role in the city's development. All thanks to you. Other teams had been stumped for weeks, but you got it on the first try.
Well, not the first.
You guys
try,
are something special.
Hey, did you hear that, Frye?
Feels pretty good, huh? Maybe we should keep this team going.
I like that idea a lot.
And don't worry, there's a spot on the team for you too.
Aw, thanks, guys. Agree to join and thank them for the offer. Say they should call it the Super Christoph. Sure, I guess.
Yeesh. You're even more random than
I
Frye
know,
sometimes.
but
I love it. Best team name ever.
Fine, whatever you want.
oh,
Welcome
goodness.
aboard, buddy.
So weird. Okay, that was interesting. Can't believe. Hey, but you know what? Phog got a new element named after him, which is awesome. All right. Well, let us move on to the next one. Yeah, Neilnail, Custodian's Duty. That I'm gonna be interested in this because, like, I'm interested in for species in general. They seem to have a lot of knowledge about Mira and just everything in general. Yeah. So let's do this. Oh, hold on, real quick. Safety save. Always safety save before taking on Infinity Mission. Okay. Now let's take.
Hey, how you been? Been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Hello there.
Ask Neil what the deal is, because it rhymes. Speak to Neil. Ask Celica what's up. I mean, matter who I speak to.
Nothing in particular. I just happened to see you and thought I'd say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a lie. I was hoping to talk to you about something. We could take it to the barracks. Wait,
Okay.
before all that, I believe I owe you my thanks. I hear you saved my dear little sister.
Wait.
Celica Sulika truly landed in hot water.
Wait, what?
Really, thank you.
So,
But little sister is going too far, Lady Neil. I
Oh.
am not worthy.
oh,
Really? I disagree. We were both spawned from the same artificial womb plant. We
oh,
Qlus are all one big family, aren't we?
interesting.
Perhaps, but you're the High Custodian, the most exalted in all of Clerian society. Whereas I am from a line of acolytes who serve you, The mere act of accompanying you like this, it's an honor beyond compare.
Oh.
Is that so? I haven't been back to our home planet in so long, but I see our education system is as rigid as ever. I'm tired of all this pomp and ceremony. Leave the hierarchical stuff to the other girls. I'd appreciate it if you could simply be yourself around me.
Lady Neil.
Fascinating.
Oops, we're getting sidetracked. I'll tell you the rest in the Blade Barracks. It'll be easier if you see the data firsthand.
We get Celica's full name, too. That's interesting. Celica suica? Same plant? The Qlus... Are the Qlus a matriarchal society? Because it seems like that might be the case. And they also have a caste system. I'm just learning all kinds of stuff today. Like, holy crap. I love it. All right, let's get in the barracks and let's hear what's going on. I was wondering and kind of hoping if those two had kind of like met or talked to each other. Obviously, given that they're both Qlus, but you know, interesting. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, good. It auto. I was like, I didn't want to start the next.
First,
chapter.
take a look at this. The time we went to Oblivia, remember those mystery mechs that attacked us? I finally figured out what they're all about. Rather, I remembered seeing the very same ones in a database back on our home planet.
They're Clurian. So that means...
What?
Yeah. Those machines are mobile weapons developed using actual Clurian technology. Would it be easier if we simply called them Skells?
Yeah,
The
maybe.
model is old, practically antique. But these were special Skells who once served as personal bodyguards to a certain custodian. They require no pilot and were designed from top to bottom to be fully autonomous. In actual fact, there's something of a trick to their autonomic functions. Now, pop quiz. If I asked you who you could trust implicitly, who comes to mind?
Tell her that your friends will always be there for you. Tell her the only one you can truly trust is numero uno. I mean, I'm gonna say this, but I don't know if that's what she would agree with.
Indeed, a model answer. But in this case, I'm sorry
Yeah.
to say you'd
Okay.
be wrong. The answer is yourself. Why? Because logically, it's impossible for you to betray yourself. Ergo, it stands that you can trust yourself. And so, the master of those Skells copied her personality onto them and incorporated it into their autonomic system. The personality of the High Custodian Neilnail.
Wait, what? Verify that she really said Neilnail's personality. Conclude that by that logic, Neil must be the attacker. I'm wig out. Seems like something I do. What?
I did. By which I mean, of course, my predecessor.
The High Custodian, her existence is perpetuated through the use of clones.
Oh.
She who presides over the knowledge of ancient times. Such is the destiny of Lady Neilnail.
Well, I may be a clone, but I still have my own personality, thoughts, and desires.
Right.
The point is, those Skells are technically the embodiment of a former iteration of Neilnail.
Ah.
Let's call the white one Neilnail Albus, and the black one can be Neilnail Fervus. Here's what I think. Their job is to defend any sites of Clurian influence. That is the duty of a Neilnail. And that's why we were attacked.
I see.
Who else to right the wrongs of the High Custodian but the High Custodian herself? Which means there's only one thing left to do. Destroy them. Put the old Neilnail in her coffin.
The final Neilnail?
As I'm sure you're aware from the last battle, they're not likely to roll over and die for us. Once again, would you lend me your strength?
Sure.
Please?
When Neilnail, your strength, show reluctance about the whole idea. I mean, I've seen some weird shit, Neilnail. This doesn't really Rank that high up there.
Thank you. I was fully expecting you to turn me down, so honestly, I'm delighted. After all, I couldn't ask this of just anyone. It's a risky assignment, but I'm more than convinced we'll be able to pull this off.
Yeah?
Lady Neil, let me accompany you too. I promise I won't slow you down.
Thank you, Celica. With you at my side, I'm all the more reassured.
First off, we'll need to find your predecessor's scales, won't we?
According to the data I collected, they recently ambushed someone, a blade who was exploring a cluster of ruins in Qlus.
Of course.
If the scales are meant to deter anyone who explores too far into the ruins, then...
You're saying if we investigate those ruins ourselves, they will come for us.
Bingo. I think it's worth a try. For starters, why don't we try looking in those ruins for info samples? That said, we'll have to be snappy. We can't risk them claiming any more victims.
At once, Lady Neil.
Alright. Sounds like a plan. Interesting plan. Orsim Capital Ruins. So, we have these. Investigate these structures, ruins, etc. Basically trying to instigate. I'm gonna assume that it's one of those you don't necessarily have to investigate all three. And maybe it is, but it might be one of those where you just keep investigating until one of them ends up showing up. So if that were the case, I'm not going to start with the one that's closest to me. I'm going to start with one of these two. I'm not really sure which one yet, though, but maybe we'll try this one over here. This one's going to be kind of scary because it drops me in the middle of I don't know if you'd call it an outpost or what, but it's got a lot of big scary things here like that, so I have to immediately get out. And then I think that it is further up here. Here we go. Man, they better not show up during this, because we're kind of in the middle of... Okay, salvaged Royal Records 3. Interesting. Okay, so maybe we do have to collect them all then, in that case. We'll go over here. Let's see. You know what? For this, I will get into my skill. Just gotta make sure to give some of these things a wide berth. Oop. I thought it was that one. It's not. It is over here. Royal Records 2. Alright. And then I guess we will go back to the first one. Truthfully, I'd kind of rather it be here than the other two spots, so... Maybe I might be eating those words soon, but I feel like these are a little bit easier for me to take on than in case they get, you know, aggroed by whatever is going to be coming soon. Alright. And last but certainly not least, Alien Ruins. Royal Records 1. Okay, that should be all of them.
Nothing yet. Your forebears' scales refuse to surface. Perhaps the ruins of Qlus really have nothing to do with Clerians.
No, I'm sure that they do. I took a good look around the cloister. It was incredibly subtle, but there were traces of the clue. It's starting to look like Samarian worship took a radical turn, very different to the peaceful faith it once was.
Oh.
There's a high probability that we'll find them here. The problem is, where to look. Perhaps we should try thinking more central.
Central, you say?
From the records we have to go on, we know that a king once ruled here, a civilization under an almighty monarch. This place was once the royal capital. Now, where would a king take his seat?
On the throne. Venture that he would likely govern from a castle. Thelica for her opinion. I mean, castle, yeah, that would make sense.
Yes, he would. For a variety of reasons, throughout history, castles have been a mainstay of sovereign power. The castle, both a threshold between ruler and governed, and a bulwark against foreign invaders.
A means of defense? Just as the scales are, you mean?
It's a possibility. Now, time to check our theory. Onward to Orsim Castle. We're sure to find answers there.
Interesting. So another mention of Samarians here. I wonder what the connection is between Samar and Quarians. Oh, come on. We're not doing this. I don't think I have a choice. I hate that the icon for my skill kind of overlaps the other point. But oh, actually, I was supposed to come in here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well. Gulp. I wish I had my skill with me. Oh, that's cool. Scary but cool.
Lady Neil.
Yeah, we found our skulls. This floor plan suggests that this was once the castle's keep. The keep is the king's seat of power. In other words, it's the heart of these ruins. As we've determined, these skulls are dangerous foes not to be trifled with. That said, it's not like we have any other option. Destroying them is the only way.
Crap, I should have saved beforehand. I think that's also awesome they have faces. That's weird. It reminds me of Xenoblade 1.
Hey, but I didn't want to fight.
Lay down some
Oh, my
fire
skill is in here. Yay!
That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I can't budge an inch!
Can't move! My
Oh no, they froze us.
Side slash.
Full specs! Woohoo! Watch
Melee attack! Go!
Whack at him!
Primer
Cover fire! Trash top!
Fire! They felt that! Now strike them again!
Flame flow!
Just what I
Shadow
needed.
strike. That could have dented him.
Subterfuge!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I think it'll be close, or I think it'll be okay to do this, so.
Nice. Move in and do some
Here!
damage.
Ready! Get your
My
adrenaline going!
adrenaline's rising.
Here!
Ha ha ha.
Launching missiles!
My optic
Slinger.
Here!
Hit him again for me!
Just when I feel sharper than ever!
Beam barrage! Flame flow!
Just what I needed.
Get some range
Early
shots
burn.
in! Subterfuge! Use an aura! It'll help us
Launching
get
missiles!
Primer.
Sorry, gentlemen first.
What do you use on your...
Woohoo! Nice.
That's it. Our task is done. They'll never harm an innocent again. The custodian herself has cleaned up the old one's mess. The matter can finally be put to bed.
Lady Neil, was this really the right thing to do? They were erratic and unsafe, but were they not also a part of you?
There's an easy answer to that one, Celica. If you are always chained to the past, you can never look to the future. Even if it means denying my old self's legacy, I still intend to right their wrongs. We Qlus must rise above our past, if we're to soar once again through the infinite beyond.
Among the acolytes, there were some who disputed your authority. Some even called you heretic.
Oh.
Now I see the truth. I see that you have always had Qlus' best interests at heart.
The same can be said of all Qluri and Celica. You see, the only difference is how we go about it. Besides, making contact with alien races, it's not always the solar storm we think it'll be. We don't need faith and tech as crutches, not when words can bridge the gap between worlds. We have a prime example of that right here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, we've wrapped up our business in Koldros, but there's still much work to be done on Mira. So many races journeyed through the stars to end up on this single planet. Cosmo-archaeologically speaking, it's odd.
Exactly.
The way Mira keeps presenting mystery upon mystery, I doubt my work's drying up anytime soon.
Tell her you're ready to take any job she throws at you. Complain that you need... I need a vacation. No.
Oh, you're pretty much indispensable at this point if I'm to perform my fieldwork here.
Thanks.
Hey, why don't you become my assistant? Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay.
Lady Neil, the humans might have pressing matters of
That's
their
true
own to
too,
deal with
yeah.
right now.
That's cute. Interesting, though. Yeah, we learned so much about the Qlus race. And I'm glad that she acknowledged that Mira seems to be an interesting cosmo-archaeological, as she put it, mystery. I really like that. Well, let's, I don't want to, I don't want to sign off here, just in the middle of the ringing questions. Oh, we haven't done her 5th heart-to-heart yet. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go get her 5th heart-to-heart. I guess I kind of forgot that we never did get her 5th one out of the way. But obviously, it makes sense it would only unlock after we've done this, so. All right, cool. Yeah, let's see. So, south, yeah.
Listen.
Oh, there you are. Got a minute? You know Director General Shusan, right? I mean, yeah, I do. So, he's asked me to share my knowledge of cosmo-archaeology with the people of Earth. Well, we decided to hold a lecture, and it sounds like we have a lot more interested individuals than I expected. I've never done any public speaking in front of alien races. I don't suppose you have any advice? Tell her to just be herself? Say she could have Celica join her on stage? Recommend she lead with an opening? I mean, obviously playing it safe would be the ideal one, but I kind of want to see what she does with this. An opening act? Oh, I see. A strategy to put the room more at ease, isn't it? How about I recite some of the poems I wrote on my journey then? According to data from the Lifehold, Earth is no stranger to poetry either. It would be a perfect point of common reference. Alright, I'm starting to feel good about it. I'm actually looking forward to this now, and my shoulders have relaxed. Score! Score? All that's left is to pin down the exact topic. Cosmo-archaeology is a broad subject. Any suggestions? Qlus culture? Talk about her life? I mean, I honestly am curious about both, but yeah, I want to know more about Qlus culture too. Yeah, I think it'll have to be something along those lines. If I find Earth culture so fascinating, it surely goes both ways. Alright, then I'll do my darndest to accurately and fully convey all the charms of the clue, leaving nothing on the table. All in the hopes that one day it will be more than just Celica and me who get to meet the people of Earth. I suppose that's that then. I think I've got a rough idea in my mind. Thanks for helping me hash it out, and I hope you'll come to the lecture too. Yeah, I would love to. Like I said, I really want to know more about the clue race, but, awesome. Let me just double check and make sure there aren't any other heart-to-hearts I'm missing. Okay. Well, I think that'll just about do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And, yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.